What up, guys? Welcome into the Squirrel Report for Week 12. We are doing things a little differently this week. With the holiday, we're going to do two different shows. First one we're talking is the Thanksgiving slate, which is this video that you're watching. And then later on this week, on Friday, you will have our regular Squirrel Report talking about all of the Sunday action. This one, though, this one's just a bonus Thanksgiving special, going through all the games on Thursday. Consider us your pumpkin pie if you're into that kind of thing. I'm more of an apple guy myself, but whatever. You guys don't care. We'll skip the dessert talk. We're talking some ball. Let's get into some Thanksgiving Day football. We're getting to it. All right, for the Thanksgiving Day games, first one up, we got Green Bay at Detroit. Lineup blocks for this one include all the usuals. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Sam Laporta. Yes, even Sam Laporta, with his back-to-back single-digit weeks, he's going to be a lineup block given the state of the tight end position. Honestly, benching Laporta is like dumping your boyfriend or girlfriend right before Thanksgiving. It only opens up the opportunity for Aunt Linda to ask, what happened? Why didn't you bring her again this year? Is everything okay? But you guys don't want that. All right? Nobody wants that. Just start Sam Laporta. Honestly, my only question here is, should I consider Jared Goff at quarterback? And with 0 teams on a bye, you shouldn't have to go that route. Jared Goff should be left on your bench in the same way that green bean casserole is left off of my Thanksgiving plate. And speaking of things we're passing on this Thanksgiving, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers. Honestly, I don't want to start any of these guys in a 10 or 12 team league. Even though Aaron Jones is likely going to be out in this one, A.J. Dillon does not inspire a ton of confidence with how inefficient he is, especially against this run defense. I trust A.J. about as much as I trust Uncle Bob to keep out of the liquor cabinet until after Thanksgiving dinner. Uncle Bob. I do not trust any of these wide receivers or the tight ends, nor do I trust Jordan Love. So for game one of this Thanksgiving slate, load up on Lions and pass on your Packers. In the middle game here, we've got the Cowboys welcoming the Commanders to town. Lineup blocks for this one include Dak Prescott, who is averaging over 27 fantasy points per game since week 6. That is insane. Dak is a total lineup block. So is CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard, though my patience with Tony Pollard's usage in this offense has runneth dry, but he did get into the end zone last week, so no nut November is off, everybody. Go enjoy your Thanksgiving. I just don't get what they're doing with Tony Pollard here. None of us do. But you still got to start him with the volume that he's given. And you're good with starting Jake Ferguson as well as that Cowboys defense. How do you not start that Cowboys defense? For the Commanders, honestly, I'm trying to sit everyone other than Brian Robinson. You know, his involvement in this passing game, along with being the goal line guy, and the fact that the rest of this team kind of sucks butt, he's one of the only ones that you want to trust. To be fair, these guys don't actually suck butt. Let me say that. Sam Howell just likes to spread it around to everyone. He just won't lock on to Terry McLaurin or Jahan Dotson. So right now, if I'm picking a Commanders wide receiver, it's going to be McLaurin, but I'm hoping that you can do better than him at this point. So for game 2 of Thanksgiving, start your Cowboys and choose your Commanders carefully. By the way, nobody asked me, but in case you're wondering, this week I'm starting turkey, I'm starting mashed potatoes, and I'm starting apple pie. I'm putting gravy on all of it, even the apple pie. Gravy goes on everything. What I'm not starting this week, green bean casserole, that weird pink stuff my Aunt Kathy makes. I don't even know what it's made out of. And I'm also out on stuffing if you put celery in it. Who puts celery in their stuffing? I don't understand. We need a celery-free stuffing world. If you put celery in your stuffing, you can go to hell. I'll bet you Arthur Smith put celery in his stuffing. Bastard. For our final game on Thursday, our Thanksgiving dessert is a juicy matchup between the NFC West 49ers and Seattle Seahawks. Lineup blocks in this one, they're pretty obvious for the 49ers. CMC, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle. Honestly, Brock Purdy is the only question. He's got 3 weeks inside the top 10 and 3 weeks outside the top 20. But I'm going to use him here this week against a Seattle team that can absolutely be taken advantage of through the air. Brock Purdy, a top 10 quarterback for me here in week 12. As for the Seahawks, I am sitting Geno Smith. I don't want to play him if I can help it. I do want to play DK Metcalf and probably Tyler Lockett as a flex play, and Zach Charbonnet. Guys, with no Ken Walker out with that oblique injury, he is the newcomer to our starting lineups. He will be a top 20 running back this week. Zach Charbonnet has been trending up for the last few weeks. He saw 21 touches as a part of Ken Walker getting hurt in week 11. I am expecting that trend to continue. Make sure that you have Zach Charbonnet in your starting lineup. That's just what Pete Carroll's going to do, man. I don't know what to say. I think that's what Pete's going to do. He's pretty much an open book. All right, that's going to be it for all of our fantasy talk and the Thursday slate. I do want to say very quickly how thankful I am for every single one of you being out here watching the show. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for simply being you. It is an incredible blessing to get to do this for a job. So on behalf of all 4 of us who work on this show, Jackson Agello, David Presley, and Tyler Mowbray, We want to say we love you, we thank you, we hope you have an awesome and amazing Thanksgiving. Check back in on Friday. We're going to have a normal Squirrel Report talking about the Sunday slate. But for now, we love you guys. Have fun this Thanksgiving. See ya.